I was listening to the Tim Ferriss show yesterday. Great podcast. Have listened to for quite a while. So he did this experiment with removing ads and going with a member support model so that people could volunteer to pay and get access to a private chat room, private community, and private Q&As, things like that. And when he did it, I remember thinking, man, that's brilliant. Like, I think that that's the future in some ways, member supported as opposed to advertiser model. There's so many issues just in general with advertising, which we see in the media in general, not specific to podcasts. I was like, man, that seems so smart. And then he quickly went back to ads. And I was like, whoa, that's wild. And what he explained was that he got so much feedback from listeners that they actually like his ads because they sort of rely on him for product recommendations, and he does such a thorough job of vetting advertisers, which was one of the reasons why it takes him a lot of time to do the ads and why he wanted to try to switch to a different model, because he really puts a lot of time into it. I'm thinking to myself, man, that is the absolute gold standard for ads in general, but podcast ads specifically, is when your listeners actually want to hear your ads. And I was thinking to myself, I've definitely liked some of his ads as well. And there's a number of things I've looked at, I think purchased from his podcasts and other podcasts I listen to where I really trust the ads. So I generally fast forward the ads in those podcasts. Now, every once in a while I listen to them and I'm like, oh, that's interesting. But I still fast forward 80% of the time. And I thought to myself, what could make me listen to the ads every single time and actually enjoy them is if they were new every time. So it's not the first time I hear the ad on Tim Ferriss or Joe Rogan even is like, it's great. Like, I enjoy it. It doesn't feel salesy. It's informational. I do enjoy discovering the products. It's really only when I hear it subsequent times that I'm like, okay, I don't really need to hear this again. If they had a new thing advertised every episode, I would listen to every ad as if it were content, because it is content. Anyway, I think it's really cool. I think he's doing obviously an excellent job with his ads.